Peace, love, and light, guys. You got Professor O coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass. I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today, I want to talk about written it down. Don't beat me up. I was going to remember it, but I don't care because I've written it down in my handy dandy notebook. Let's see here. Be a fan. Oh, yes. I love this. So, how I'm going to start to see. Well, first, let's start off with the first point. Yes. There's nothing wrong with being an admirer. And I admire so much creativity, literally. Like I'm such a fan. Like it's crazy that I don't even know how to say it. But the fact of the matter is, it's a point of humility in being a fan. You know what I mean? Being an admirer of someone that's out there doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, I speak in a healthy case. Not when it's unhealthy, when you want to know their why do they wake up on the right side of the bed and they put their right foot out first? All that to me is unnecessary. But to be inspired by their drive, know a little bit about their story, understanding where they came from to where they're at, and maybe they have a perspective of where they're going. What inspired them to create whatever they created, if they're in that lane of creating, or again, what inspired them to even get to the point where they're at, or what made them get there, you know, things like that. It's such a beautiful thing because now it inspires me to maybe do likewise, or maybe I could take some type of traits or tools that they've done, or learned, whatever the case may be. And this is male or female, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to just see someone there doing it, especially when it's genuine. A lot of people, you know, they have like, and this is me personally. Right now, I'm becoming inventing it to it. I see art in it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't understand that everything's an art. You know what I mean? Like, you can't deny or shun somebody's art in all fact. That's why art isn't like labeled or limited, and that's what it's called art. Everything's an art, from poetry to sketching and artistry, or drawing, speech, cosmetic, aesthetics, interior design, housing, like, and I'm just naming the things that I know, common, uncommon, etc. so forth. Everything's an art, even in sales. It's an art. I'm just a fan of the procedures, of the process. Point, because when somebody's literally in their element, no matter whether it's in my interest or not, they emit this glow. You know what I mean? Like this certain frequency, this signal that is so alluring. Like they can just, you know what I mean? Like you can see it, like it's such an effort. It's poetry in motion. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Very beautiful. Let's get to the point because I'm gonna veer off too much. Yes. People who inspire others are literally God's gift, working through them to you, literally. When you are genuinely doing something that are able to inspire masses, that's literally God working through you to get to them. Simple as that. God is a fan of inspiration, positive inspiration, of course, because it begets more inspiration. You know what I mean? Like, it brings more creativity in it, and that's what keeps this thing going. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody likes to, but unfortunately, in certain cases, when people are inspired, they don't use that inspiration to go back and personalize what inspired them. You know, take that little bit, because whoever is genuinely growing, they're not going to be at that same point of where they inspired, whatever. If I inspired you today with something that I spoke about, next week, I'm continually growing, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not going to be at that same point. I'm going to be somewhere a little bit further from where I inspired you at. But whatever inspired you in that week, let's say it's last week from that point now, if we're in the future from when I'm talking, that point has already been out. Like I grew from that. But if you're taking that point and now you're personalizing it, and now you're not trying to grow from it and add any, if you're personalizing it, and if you're growing from that point, but then now you're personalizing, now you're adding things to it, and you're making it yours, you're going to grow into your own lane. That was just a seed that helped you get it going. But there's those that get inspired and they take what inspired them and they stay in that path, they stay in that lane, they stay in that little construct. They don't grow from it. They just want more of that same thing. And they don't want to add their own essence into it. And when they don't add their own essence into it, that's when they stumble and they hit a stumbling block. They don't grow from there. You know what I mean? I'm venting right now because, again, this is for those that are always inspired to do likewise and they don't continue to do likewise. They kind of just like they stag, and that isn't a good thing. But what I am saying that is a good thing is being a fan. Always being a fan. Why? That takes all the anything out. You know what I mean? And also realize this. Be a fan to what inspired you. Period. You know what I mean? Because you may have been inspired by the artist's art. You do not know the artist's personality. And that's unfortunately what happens with inspiration. People can get so inspired, they fall in love with the art. They feel like they know the artist, but this artist could be like completely opposite from his art. But what inspires him to create is something totally different. But you fall in love with what inspired you. Simple as that, because that right there was the true essence, and it was pure, whatever it is, if it's positive. And understand that whatever inspired you isn't the whole picture of where the inspiration came from. So, and don't attach it to it. This is why art always outlives the artist. Simple as that. The art will stay, the artist is gone. Simple as that. But I digress, because I'm going all over the place. I want to end it right there. Again, this message is for the adept out there, for the master, the expert, the proficient, the efficient, the selfish, the one that's always doing it, never losing it, that's growing at all times. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And remember, do good, speak good, see good, because when it is good, it's all good. Can you dig it? And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you look on my good side, because you know I am sexy. Yeah, can you dig it? I think you can. Peace, love, and light. I see you guys in the next video.